Hey there, Heather, ho there. It's Jeff Diving welcoming you to another sports catastrophe. Yeah, right. This is OOTP Legends League for September the 6th. We have the Houston Legends and the Baltimore Legends battling tooth and nail. And we have Jared Richard and Dave McNally going toe to toe in this matchup. Jared Richards has got the strikeouts, if you will. Houston's starting lineup is this: Michael Bourne in center, Ken Kennedy at third, Lance Berkman in left, Jeff Bagwell at first, Carlos Lee will DH, Craig Biggio at second, Cesar Cedeno in right, Cliff Johnson catches, Dickie Fine will play short. On the other side of the coin, we have George Seisler at DH, Cal Ripken will play short, Ken Williams in left, Frank Robinson in right, Eddie Murray at first, Melvin Mora will play third, Brian Roberts at second, Paul Blair at center, and Hank Severance at catcher. Houston is 92-61, 8th in the wild cards. They're trying to chase. Baltimore 7th in the wild cards. They're 92-61 as well, so they both are 601. So we'll get to 93. Houston's much better at home than on the road. Baltimore is 15-28 on the road. They're much better than at Baltimore Memorial Stadium. Weird. Anyway, Houston had a terrible March. They started out 2-8, bounced back with a 20-7 April. Have had some decent seasons, but in September he doesn't look good. Baltimore, well, they had a fast start and all that. They have been kind of lame since August, so yeah, batting averages and all that. Houston's third in extra base hits, fifth in slugging, and fifth in runs. But terrible in strikeouts. They strike out too many times. Baltimore's middle of the pack and everything. Pitching wise, Houston is second in strikeouts. Well, you got Jared Richard and Malone Ryan on your squad. Of course, you're going to be second. Hits allowed, they're fifth. Opponents average, they're fifth. Middle of the pack. Baltimore is sixth in walks and defensive efficiency, 17th bullpen ERA. So, two kind of boring pitching staffs. So Houston and Baltimore will fight. It's an afternoon affair here at Memorial Stadium. Baltimore had swept them last time, so Houston would love him. The wind's blowing into right field. McNally's pitching 13-2. 11 quality starts. Here's Michael Bourne. Bourne. Ground ball 6-3. Yeah. Nice catch by Murray. Kennedy. Got him. Separate. Says McNally, give him the fastball. He does. It's Berkman. Berkman 6-3 on the scoreboard. You bet. So 1, 2, 3, they go down. So Baltimore can't start any better. Now you got Jared Richard, 23-3. Second in wins, second in strikeouts. Seisler will get a base hit off of him. Gun for Beer is your sponsor for today's game, and Valentine Beer as well. The pitch is floated to right field and caught by Daniel. Here comes going for a stolen base, and they didn't think about it. Oh, a mistake. Johnson makes a terrible throw. E2 on that one. Seisler to third. He gets an RBI as well. Ken Williams will walk. Ooh, how about Jared? Strike him out. Nope. Pitch has hit the center field and caught. They're going for the run. No. Seisler can come safe. It is a sac fly from Mr. Robinson. Frank Robinson, it is. Brooks is not feeling. Brooks is hurt. Here's Eddie Murray. Murray dunks at the left base hit. So Eddie Murray gets a base hit. First and second for Melvin Mora. Mora goes to the right. He's catch. Yep. Jared Richard can't believe his luck. He gives up a run. 1 set. Here's Bagwell. Got him. Swing and a miss. On a changeup out of the zone. Here comes Carlos. Lead. Floater. Got it. Here's Biggio. Biggio floats one and looks catchable. Someone's got it. And so does Roberts. Makes a squeeze. Nothing doing for Houston here in the second. Third inning. The second is Roberts. And a walk. Jared Richard walks him. Second time he's had a walk today. Here's Blair. He's going to the stolen base. He will be safe. Roberts makes number 33 and moves the corner. Finds a base hit to center field and goes for the second run. He's safe. Roberts is safe. Paul Blair makes it 2-0. We're on first for Sep6. On the ball, double play ball. Oh, that worked. 2 quick outs. And now here comes Seisler. Seisler just center. Easy play. Got him, but it's not easy because they give up 2 runs. And they're down 2-0. Now here comes Cesar Daniel. Good ball, 5-3 on the scoreboard. Did you get him? Yeah. Here's Johnson. Johnson will stroke it down the right field line. That's a base hit. He's going for second base. Surprising everyone, thinking they will stop at first. So it's a double for Cliff Johnson. 7th double, and that's the first Houston base runner of the game. Here's Dickey. Dickey fine, drag it to left center field, up, and say goodbye. That one. He's not known for his home run power, but Spelled Almighty, Dickey fine, ties her up. Here's Michael Bourne. Bourne will place it right to Ripken. 2 down. Here comes Kenny. Kennedy. Floater. He's catch. Yep. So nice job by the Astros. 2 runs. Thanks to Dickey Vaughn's home run. He's not known for his home run. Here's Cal Ripken. Ground ball 6-3. They saw that ball. He's there on the catch. Here comes Williams. Williams to left. Kennedy gets him. Good ball. Ground ball. Flip it to JR. You got it. And there's it. Spread the 73. Houston. 2-2 tie. Check out some scores. We do have Cleveland's crushing it 5-2 already. Then Marlins will hopefully shut up. Detroit 6-0. Philly winning 3-1. 3-0 there. 3-1 for the Jays. We got some other games going on. Right about now. This sounds perfect. Sorry. Done the wrong pipe. Excuse me. It's bad luck. It's right to the Mavericks. 2 outs for Lee. And got him. Now they're on the curveball. To the inning, 2-2. He's getting the strikeouts. Jared not. Murray. Yeah, that's a catch. And Johnson. Mora will dig it. They're getting the ball in play. That's their plan against Jared. Roberts will lace it to left. They played him back a little bit, which saves him from extra bases. There's the second one out for Paul Blair. Will he fight? No. No, he doesn't need one. And about double play ball. Got him. And Jared Richard gets the double play ball he needs. 4 ties at pieces. McNally's done pretty well pitching. He's got 9 pitches. He's got Biggio and he will walk Biggio. So the block for Cesar. Again, double play ball. But Biggio slid and made sure he got 1 out. Here's Murray. Here's the throw. Is he out? Oh. Server botched at E2, so both teams have been error thanks to that catcher. So it's a stolen base and an advance to third on that error by Daniel. Can Cliff untie this game? No! McNally gets him on a slider. His first whiff of the day. Now Dickey. Dickey smacks it to left, trying to get another RBI, but he won't. Houston can't get anything going. 2-2 tie. J.R. Richards from 59 pitches before him, so he's not. Severine to left. Did he make the catch? Yes, he pumped. Here's Seisler. Seisler will dunk it into the corner. So Seisler trying to go for two. He'll be there, safe. So Seisler goes to strub a double. Here comes Cal Ripken. Ripken in the right. The wind's blowing it. Right in the glove of sitting on the pull down. Runner tags up. It's Seisler to third. But they can get Kenny Williams and end this inning. The answer is they will. So 2-2 tie. The question now is how far do you let these guys go? McNally's not that bad pitching. He's got Bourne. Down low Bourne. He's a fast runner. Bourne can't do it. Bourne gets an infield hit, and here comes Kevin 80. Bourne doesn't go. Kevin 80 will pop it up right to the shortstop. That's good. Perfect. Runner goes. Bourne goes this time, and he's safe. His 30th stolen base, just under the tag. Runner second for Lance Berkman. And the throw of the first. Safe. Berkman gets the infield hit. Runners on the quarters for Bagwell. McNally's a little nervous because Bagwell can take it. Bagwell to center. Will they go for the second fly? They will, and he will be safe. So the second fly from Bagwell. And they are going to warm up Pappas and Stu Miller. So Baltimore is going with a pair of rigs. Carlos Lee will bump it to right field. And it's a double. And safe. Lee. Berkman will cross the plate. It is a double. Yep, Carlos Lee with the double. It's 4-2. That's it done. Now you've got to get him out of there. Here's Buggio. Buggio to right. That's it. Houston trying to reverse sweep Baltimore back. Runners on the corners for Cesar. Cesar drives into center and like a base hit. Looks like there's going to be a fly out to center, but Houston's now up 5-2. Oops, there's Cliff Johnson. They were going to make a substitution. Yep, because McNally's out. It was going to be Miller. So Stu Miller will come into the game. You can't replace the pitcher yet, but I bet you could. Jared Richards runs 72 pitches. He's up 5-2. He's Robinson. Robinson puts the ball in play. They have to put every ball in play. No strikeouts for JR. Running first for Eddie. Eddie will flip it. Johnson knows where the ball is. Yes, he does. And here comes Mora. Mora to left. Mora will fly out. The Berkman 2 down for Roberts. Roberts, floater. Get that ball. Get that ball. You bet he does. Jerry Richard now has calmed down for Sticky Pond. So Stu Miller is supposed to come into the game. Yep. Here comes Stu Miller now. So Miller's 26 games. Horn, ground ball, 6-3. And Ripken threw it. Oh, I thought Horn was safe. Mid. And here's Ken Caminiti. Caminiti drives it to left. And out. 5-2. Jared Richard is still going to stay in the game. He's second in wins, so you might as well try to get something going and be the leader in wins. Well, Brooklyn gets that ball. Here comes Severit. Severit to center. Looks catchable. Yeah, man, nice job by JR to not worry about this. He gave up 2 runs in the first 2 innings, and now he's pitching well. I think he's much better pitching from behind. It is working. 5-2. Astros 3 up, 3 down. Miller to Berkman. Berkman got 1 down 4. Jeffrey Bagwell. Bagwell ground ball 4-3. Yeah. And here comes Carlos. Carlos will dunk it. That's going to be trouble. That's going to go right up against that fence. So it's a double for sure. And Lee will stay at second with the double. Carlos Lee does his job. Carly. iCarly. It's Biggio. Biggio swings at the center and caught. So that one coming. Blair does the job. No runs for Houston. It's still 5-2 though. Jared Richard will probably be tired soon. Here's Ripken. Ground ball 4-3 on the scorecard. Yeah. Here comes Williams. Williams grab ball. Get to the bag, Jared. 5-2, yeah. Here's Robinson. Robinson, floater. Caught. So Jared has been pitching flawlessly since the second inning. But with 90 pitches and whatnot, I think you better warm up your guys now. So Wagner might come in for the close. Wilton Lopez will come in too just to warm himself up. Stu Miller will face Cesar. And a ground ball. Stu's going to easily get him. 1 down. Here comes Cliff Johnson. Johnson to right field. Back at the fence. Cut by Robinson. Johnson wanting his home run. Here's Dickey. Dickey ground ball 6-3. So Stu Miller did pretty well coming out of the bullpen. We have nothing. Houston's up 5-2. JR's from 97 pitches. Scott Murray. Got him. Finally. He gets a strikeout. And it took the 9th inning. Here comes Melvin. Roy ground ball. Easy play. So Bagwell gets it. And JR has said, no, I'm not tired yet. And ball 4. Ooh. Walk. Got Paul Blair. Yeah. They're going to let him pitch against Blair, and it works. So JR picks up a complete game victory. Houston wins 5-2. Jumping ahead of Baltimore in the wild card hunt. That 6th inning really did them some help. Jared Richard gave up a few runs, but after that he was just flawless. So he's now 24-3. Nicely done. Bagwell got the winning RBI with a sac fly. Dickey fought his 4th home run. This guy is not known for his home run power. McNally drops to 13-3. Stu Miller did well. 1 hit, given up in 2 2/3 innings. JR is now 24-3, so he's won 8 of every 9 games by proxy, and his ERA does fall to 2.41. 3 stars were Jeff Kent, the first star, Andy Messersmith, and Ryan Church. Boston beats Kaufman in the first game of a doubleheader 5-1. Tiant now 18-6. Lee Brandt loses. Tom Gordon's a save. Oakland's Legends beat the Shad Legends 3-0. Hudson 16-6. Myers loses. Eggersley comes in to pick up the save. Houston beats Baltimore 5-2. You saw that. Richard beat McNally. Cleveland Legends win 8-3. Gaylor Perry beats Damari, who drops to 20 losses. The Yankees Legends scored in the bottom of the 9th to win 8-7. Rivera beats Cook. The Tigers crushed the 64 Cardinals 13-2. Scherzer's now 16-7. Nelson drops to 3-12. Puerto Rico crushes the 61 Yankees. Yep, 14-2. Powell beats Sheldon. Rays receive Everett Batista. Ryan Church. Tampa a run in the bottom of the 13th to beat the Citizens. 2-1. HOU beats Lidge. Big win for Tampa. Minnesota wins 7-6. Jim Cott is now 10-1. The loss. 2-8 is 40 save. Candlestick scores 2 in the ninth to win the game. Jackson beats McGinty, who drops to 20 losses. Brought back 36 save. Love you. I love you. I love you. The White Sox Legends win 4-3. McDowell beats Leonard with Wilhelm picking up his 37 save. The Blue Jays Legends crush Blue County 13-4. David Wells 15-9 now. He beats McClure. Forbes beats the 80 Astros 7-3. Law beats Forsch with Francis and save. Who's this Francis guy? Rural Francis. Okay. The 48 Braves win 6-1 despite having a lot of losses. Sane beats Edens. 24 cents win in the bottom of the 10th. McGrew beats Libin. The Angels. Messersmith throws a perfect game. What? A perfect game for Messersmith? Are you serious? You did it. You threw a perfect game. Can you believe it? I just pitched the ball and it happened. Messersmith. Can you believe it? He's now 17-10. The lineup. Lofton, Viagra, Bell, Tomei, Miras, Murray, Alomar, Sorrento, Fiscal. This is like the prime lineup. And none of them got on base, obviously. Nables, can't believe his luck. 3 hours, 45,000 fans saw a no-hitter. Let's do the game log. So he threw, okay, let's see. 1 ball, top of the second, 1, top of the third, top of the fourth. He got to 2 balls a couple times against Viagra and Bell. Well, Viagra was 2 balls, no strikes, but they got 2 straight called strikes, as well as on Bell. Top of the 5th, nothing to worry about. Top of the 6th, you got a 3-ball count against Paul Sorrento before forcing the fly out. Fiscal had a 3-1 count and grounded out 6-3. Top of the 7th, nothing. Top of the 8th, Tomei flew out. Ramirez flew out. Murray flew out. And then the top of the 9th, Alomar Jr. on a 2-0 pitch flew out. Sorrento on the first pitch flew out. And then Omar Fiscal grounded out on the first pitch. Unfucking believable. So, got that. Lovely. The Mariners Legends went 2-1. Iwakuma beats Ryder with Sasaki the save. The 69 Expos scored 4 runs. In the toilet bowl, the 69 Expos are doing pretty well. McGinn beats Leana. They're going to probably make it harder for me to contract them. The Kaufman team won 5-4 revenge on Boston. Second half of the doubleheader. The Cost beats Wakefield with Quisenberry's save. And the 62 Giants win 6-1. Whitson beats Rubinek. The 75 Reds shut out Washington. Big win for them. Gary Nolan, 19th win. A big shutout over Strasburg. Pittsburgh wins 9-4. Candelaria wins number 17. Miami wins 11-6. K. Brown, 18th win. Beats Skowalski. The Giants score 5 runs in the top of the 9th to beat the 2 Red Sox. Welts beats DiNardo with Romo picking up his 8th save. The New York Mets went 7-3. Seaver's now 25-2. So Seaver's trying to get to be the major league leader in wins. He beats Glovin. The Phillies Legends went 6-2. Chris Short gets to number 20. Good job for him. Bottom of the 15th, Baker Bull beats the 85 Blue Jays. Smike beats Cerruti. Or John Cerruti. Bottom of the 10th, Astro City, after giving up 2 runs to goal that save, Calhoun does beat Bader. Mr. Pata. The 1919 Black Sox win 5-3. Dickie Kerr beats Chamberlain with Robertson picking up his 4th save. Charlie Robertson. Wild 9th inning, but the 95 Royals win. Benitez beats May. Comerica beats Milwaukee. Big shock there. 5-2. Robertson beats Basile. Sumaya the save. Padres and 2005 White Sox combined for 6 runs in the 9th, but Padres win. Latos is now a 20-game winner. Contreras is a 20-game loser. Hoffman's 41st save. The St. Louis Legends win 10-4. John Tudor's now 20 wins strong. He beats DeGrom. Colorado beats Atlanta. They give up 3 runs in the 9th, but they still win. Fuentes beats Brandt with Street to save. Wow. Arizona Legends beat the Cubs Legends 5-4. Heron beats Wood. That Kerry Wood, obviously. Valverde the save. The Reds Legends win 4-2. Cueto beats Santiago with Chapman, his eighth save. 2001 A's with a big win. Hudson beats Spooner with Reyes the save. Dodgers crush it 7-1. Sutton beats Spawn. And the 2001 Mariners with a 5-3 win. Garcia beats Corwin with Arthur Rhodes picking up the save. So, yeah. A lot of night games. The game you'll be keeping an eye on is the Padres against the 05 White Sox. And that is a afternoon game, I guess. Where are they here? Where are those guys? There they are. 205. Bruce Hurst versus Brandon McCarthy. So, yeah. The Padres are allowed to throw a second-tier team because, they've clinched a playoff spot. So San Diego might just go with some lesser-known players just for the heck of it and see how they do. Before we get to the standings, we'll deal with Messersmith's perfect game. Joe Evans had a 26-game hitting string, but it failed. The second baseman for the 1920 Tribe. Giants clinched the postseason. Yep, we've seen that. All right, so let's look at the standings. Yankees have clinched the division. Tigers have clinched their division. The Angels have not clinched their division. They're 4 up on the A's. Their magic number is 5, but the Angels keep winning, and so does Oakland for that matter. The White Sox haven't clinched their division. Their magic number is 5 against Cleveland. White Sox Legends have won 11 straight. See the wild card right now. Indians, A's, and Twins. The Red Sox would be in. Seattle's close. They've won 4 straight. Boston lost the game against Kaufman, so Seattle's catching up. They're only 2 back. Texas, with 8 games left, I don't see how they can get in, or Houston. So I think it's down to one team, and that's Seattle, to catch in the wild card. And I think with 8 games left, I think it's definitely going to be a chance. I don't think Seattle might have much chance. Ty Cobb leads the batting title by 26 points over his Detroit teammate. Juan Gonzalez has hit 38 round trippers out. Joe DiMaggio 132 RBIs. None of the batting average, home run, RBIs top 3s have been in top 3 in any of the other categories. Ty Cobb's got a lot of stolen bases. The best WAR 8.8. Uri, Sakati, Tanana, and Walsh. White Sox are getting good pitching. Wins J.R. Richard with 24, so is Frank Tanana. Guitry 23 saves. JR only got 1 strikeout. He can't catch Randy Johnson for the life of him. Joe Gibbon, 40 saves. Well, the NL lefty duel and Roger Hornsby are fighting for the batting title. Bonds has the home runs with 40 over Dawson and Mays. Chuck Klein, 146 RBIs for the Philly guys. Good boy. Billy Hamilton's batter WAR is high. Joe Evans' 26th game history was the 3rd longest in the NL behind Joe Medwick and Brian Jordan's. ERA, Maddox, Koufax, Bruce Hurst, 2.5. Wow. Wins, Seaver's got 25. No one's got more than 21. So Seaver might have that. Pedro's got the strikeouts kind of there. And the saves, Mitch Williams, 48. Phillies, 114 wins. They're 7 up on the Mets. They still have a little bit of a chance to clinch the division. Pirates have clinched their division. Padres' magic number is only 2 for the division. Washington is only 2 up on Cincy. Washington lost Cincy on a 6-game winning streak. The NL wildcard right now sees Dodgers, Giants, and Mets are pretty much in. The Mets are almost in as a wildcard. Cincy's 1.5 up on the Marlins. Marlins still have to play a doubleheader against the 0-1 Mariners. Atlanta's 3 back. And Milwaukee's 5 back. Milwaukee might still have a chance, but Atlanta and Milwaukee are falling flat. The Marlins are hoping for their doubleheader to come soon. Yeah, we should do the expanded standings. We'll do a wild card. So right now, the Yankees are the best team in the American League, 114 wins. Detroit, 113. White Sox and Angels. And Cleveland, Oakland, Minnesota, Boston. If the season ended today, Boston would face the Yankees. Wow. Minnesota Tigers. Wow. Angels. No, sorry. Twins. Oakland takes on Chicago. The White Sox and Cleveland plays the Angels. So you have two key matchups there. The NL, San Diego leads by 2 over Philly. Pittsburgh and Washington are there too. The Dodgers, Giants, and Mets all have more wins than the Nats do, but whoever wins the NL North will be the 4 seed. Pretty much. Yeah. Well, Cincy has to keep their eyes open as well because they could get fucked over too. But anyway, yeah. So it would be if today happened: Reds, Padres, Mets, Phillies, Giants, Pirates, and Dodgers, Nats. Just to tell you, the worst team in the American League right now is the 84 Padres. 59 Dodgers have 110 losses too. The 48 Braves are winning games left, right, and center. They've had 107 losses, so are the 64 Cardinals, but they've been falling. Boston's trying to catch over them. So the bottom 3, I think it's gonna definitely be the 84 Padres, 59 Dodgers. It could be the 64 Cardinals. I might give the Braves a benefit of the doubt and keep them alive, and make the 64 Cardinals and make them contract. Well, they'll send some players. They'll send some players to other teams too. I wonder how the free agency will work. But I don't know how they're going to work it out. Anyway, the NL. Look at it. The worst team in the NL is the 44 St. Louis Browns, the 1919 Black Sox, and the 1918 Red Sox, who are the only other team to have 100 losses. There are 6 teams in the AL with 100 losses. And only 3. The 1918 Red Sox, the 1919 Black Sox, and the 44 Browns. I think it's basically the end of the road for those 3 teams. Although Milwaukee, the 57 Braves, and the 1920 Tribe might be close to being contracted too. Close to contraction, which means I'll probably be putting them on decent teams. But that's the way it goes. So that's it for now. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.